say you don't want to fight City Hall. Well, why would I want to fight this City Hall? Philadelphia City Hall is the icon of this fabulous city. And we're in the Christmas Village, just alongside Benjamin Franklin Parkway. Here I am at Dilworth Park Winter Garden beneath the magnificent Philadelphia City Hall. This place is always done up for the holidays. They usually have an ice skating rink here. I got a few hours to kill after dinner, so I'll see what I can do real quick, covering the Christmas scene here at Philadelphia. I don't know what it is, but I just love going to Pennsylvania around Christmas time. Just something, the spirit is strong here for some reason. I don't know why, but it is. I ain't gonna argue with it. Just do it. That's it. Well, here's the skating rink. Looks fun. Too bad I don't know how to skate worth a damn. They got a huge skating rink down along the Delaware at Penn's Landing. Much bigger than this. But she's skating better than I would do it, actually. God bless people who can play ice hockey. Man, oh man. Well, I'm walking around the edge of City Hall to the west. I want to be able to go to the Broad Street subway so I can catch the train to Patterson and go down and visit Tinseltown, where they have a really exotic Christmas decor. But see what I can jam into a few hours before I take my train back to New York at 9:15. So, all right, here we're literally in the center of town. Where that carousel is the intersection of Market Street and Broad Street, the absolute dead center of the city. Oh, City Hall. 500 plus feet of it with William Penn's statue on top. Ah, look at this. Walking north out from under City Hall at the Holiday Tree. This part of town, if you go straight ahead, that's North Broad Street or Pennsylvania Route 611. Oh boy, beautiful, beautiful. You know, people talk about Rockefeller Center, the Christmas tree there, and I don't doubt that it's spectacular, but people underestimate this city. It doesn't get the recognition it deserves. Only ridicule, and I'm sick of it. I love this town, always have. I've always been mesmerized by Philadelphia City Hall. Ranks right up there with Cleveland's Terminal Tower building. Well, I think I better look for the Broad Street subway so I can go down to Tinseltown and see the spectacular light show they got there. Man. We're south of City Hall in the north tip of South Broad Street. Over there is McCormick's and Schmick's Seafood and Steaks. I would rave, in fact I will rave about their New England clam chowder. It's delicious. Well, we're at the corner of Sansom and South Broad Street, looking north at City Hall. What a view. $1 million view. Well, we reached the Broad Street subway. We're at the Walnut Locust Station just south of City Hall, waiting for a train to Patterson. Well, here comes a Fern Rock bound Broad Street subway. These are Kawasaki cars built in the 80s. Finally, we have a train headed south. at the NRG Station, the last stop on a Broad Street. There's the Wells Fargo Center where the Philadelphia Flyers play. And Lincoln Financial Field where my beloved Philadelphia Eagles play. And over there is Citizens Bank Park where my beloved Philadelphia Phillies play. You got the Sixers here too, don't forget them. Well, we finally arrived at Tinsel Town. Unfortunately, it's quite a walk from the station, the subway station, to get here. So I don't think I'm going to be able to spend too much time here. Well, here it is. A little bit of a walk, but it's beautiful. This is South Philadelphia, Tinsel Town. I never really knew about it. I don't think this is something that's terribly new, but it's really cool. Kind of reminds me of Coziar's Christmas Village somewhat. That's in Burnville, Pennsylvania. Hope to take my granddaughter there in a couple of weeks. This is going to be kind of a quick in, quick out visit, but soak it up for what it's worth. It's Christmas time, and I just love going to Christmas events in Pennsylvania. Look at this. That's the slide that everybody talks about.
Or should we go back now?
Sort of like Longwood Gardens, multiplied about 5 times. Hey, who says Philadelphia doesn't have anything to see? People are always putting this place down.
I don't know where those came from.
Ah, this is cool. Yeah, it takes a little while to walk here from the subway, but fortunately they pack a lot of great stuff in a small area, so it doesn't really take long to see the best stuff. And I'll have plenty of time to get back to the subway to head back to 30th Street to get my train back home. But this was definitely worth the walk, no question about it. I see the Liberty Bell. Where's the Eagles and Phillies logos that are supposedly all lit up here? I can't leave without seeing that. Ah, there's the Liberty Bell. That isn't a symbol of Philadelphia. I don't know what is. This is Tinsel Town in South Philadelphia. Check this out, man.
you want to go this weekend? What? Take
Gotta see the ice slide. Carol of the Bells, that's one of my favorite Christmas carols. That and Good King Wenceslas. Definitely getting the chill out of that. Tell you, Pennsylvania and Christmas really go together like ham and eggs, hamburgers and ketchup, hot dogs and sauerkraut. It's incredible. There are so many wonderful Christmas destinations to see in this wonderful state. I've always loved this state. I mean, it's not just the winter time, Christmas time. It's got so much to offer all year long. But Christmas, the bug really bites for me to go down to Pennsylvania all the time. And it's only December 7th. What have I got in store before the end of the year? Well, this is what everybody likes to see, although there's nobody going down it right now. The ice slide. There they go. Oh, man, he's coming down fast. Whoa. I think I'll pass. If you have weight and momentum, you know, there's like a formula. The more weight you have, the more momentum, the more speed, you most certainly would wind up in the hospital. I think there's a formula, F equals mv. That's the momentum formula. Yeah, I think I was here earlier. I never did find the Phillies and Eagles logos, though. What's interesting, I mean, there's a lot of people here, but what's interesting about it, it's a Thursday night. It's only December 7th. Just think how it's going to be as it gets closer to Christmas. This place is really going to be a mob scene. Well, I'll take a walk along the light trail again. Maybe I missed something before. This trail is definitely well named. Well, there's the Liberty Bell. Well, I went by here already. Let me go through that tunnel over there. Ooh. Well, one thing is, you won't get lost in here. Yeah, this is really something. This is something else. Just make sure you don't collide with anybody. Wouldn't be all that hard to do here.
Big deer with the fucking red nose.
It's nice to see everybody around here wearing Eagles clothing. Everybody's always making fun of me back home for rooting for the Eagles. To hell with them. Yeah, I don't know where those Eagles Phillies lights are. I pretty much covered everything, I think. Fortunately, it's compact enough that I can see a lot in a short period of time. Got here about a half hour ago. I think pretty soon I ought to head out of here. I found it. All right. I got it. Now I can leave pretty much. All right. Philadelphia Eagles, go Eagles, go. 2023 Super Bowl champs. The Sixers. They've been doing pretty good lately. NBA team. The Philadelphia Flyers. I used to hate the Flyers with a passion. Back in the 80s when the Islanders were winning their Stanley Cups, Flyers were the Broad Street Bullies. Oh God, they were always fighting. Couldn't stand the Flyers. Oh, Fred Shearo's bunch. Man, oh man. I can tolerate them a little more because they're not the same team that they were then. Dave Schultz and Dave Hoyter and Bob Hound Kelly, and there's a whole who's who of brawlers on that team. Last but not least, the Philadelphia Phillies, Major League Baseball team. They're gonna go all the way next year. I think I can go now. I've seen enough, and very pleased. Well, to make allowances for coming down here and seeing this spectacle, and a spectacle it indeed is, I made some allowances in my train schedule itinerary. I usually take 656 out of 30th Street at 740. Gets me to New York about 9 o'clock. And then I take the LIRR home, but tonight I'm taking the Acela out of 30th Street at 9:16. Get me into New York at 10:26, and then I catch the 10:49 to Lindenhurst. I get there before midnight. I should be in the house a little after midnight, and I don't plan on getting up too early tomorrow, I'll tell you that. But I take lots of trips to Philly. I just love this town, and people see me riding on the train and taking pictures, and they say, "You're going to Philadelphia again? Man, oh man." So I think they must think I'm flipping my lid, but it's a great place to go. There's a lot of things to do. I always find a lot to do down here, and it's not that far away, so you can't beat it. I mean, I would love to spend a lot of time in Boston too, but that's a little further. It takes a bit longer to get to. But on Amtrak, like a little over an hour, you're here from New York. So, can't beat that. So, yeah, gotta find the exit. I think I know where it is. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tour of a great Christmas spectacle in Philadelphia, Tinsel Town. Well, I'm back at the subway station. Gonna go back to town. The 1980s built cars. These things don't look bad. They don't look bad. All right, we got off at City Hall. They usually blow their horns when they leave the station. Let's see if we hear that Westinghouse AA2 horn on this thing. Barely hear it as he rounded the curve there. We'll connect to a trolley car back to 30th Street. You can catch a lot of trolley cars out of this stop. This is an 11 for Derby. These are Kawasaki built cars delivered around the early 1980s. Still going strong. They keep coming. Trains that serve this stop are the 10, the 11, the 13, the 34, and the 36. alley, the number 10 at 30th Street, right by the Amtrak station. This is a busy stop. Not only do you have all the trolley lines, but you have the Market Street subway, those two tracks in the center. There's an inbound trolley coming in for the downtown loop. Here comes a Frankfurt-bound Market Street subway train. Next stop will be 15th Street by City Hall. Here we have a westbound trolley coming out from the dip under the Schuylkill River. This is number 13. When it rains, it pours here. It's a 34 Baltimore Avenue line trolley. Drag race. The subway trolley station here at 30th Street is very cheerful looking. I can remember a time when it was quite dingy. It gave me the creeps walking around in here. Well, there's the iconic 30th Street Station, Philadelphia, where I'll catch my Amtrak train to New York. And I got about 45 minutes to spare. Beautiful setting here. Never gets old. One of the great train stations of the world. All right, it's 9:15 down on the platform at 30th Street Station, Philadelphia, waiting for Acela Express train 2126 for New York. Due out of here at 9:16, is running a little bit late. Goes nonstop to Newark and then Penn Station, New York, where he's scheduled to arrive at 10:26. And along the way around Princeton Junction, New Jersey, we'll be hitting 150 miles an hour. All right, 9:17, here he comes, 2166 Acela Express. It's the first time I've ever taken an Acela Express out of Philadelphia to New York. Funny thing is, when I booked this, the train I usually take at 7:40, which is a Keystone, cost more than this train did. Car 2, here it is. All right, mission accomplished. Arrive Penn Station, New York. On time, 10:26 p.m.